So I thought we had the other pumpkin to give the chickens. Turns out that one was rotted out and actually fermenting on our steps. So this might be the last pumpkin of the year for the girls. I just went to our local butcher shop and things are just so expensive lately. We still have a couple more squashes. So I love vegetables. I will eat all the vegetables like all the time, but Greg will not. So I did pick up some more meat, but I think we're gonna have to figure out some stuff because, oh my goodness, just looking at like even chicken prices right now, whew, very expensive where we are. Enjoy, girls. Might be the last pumpkin till next year unless I snag some from the store. So Greg helped me with wrapping this. Yes, made it more difficult than it probably needs to be, but we also didn't build our own coop. So we're just tying plastic around the outside. So listen, I got it. It still looks like it ripped. We only did really the front. We gotta do the back. Yes, we probably could have wrapped around here, but the winds are just so strong in the winter because it comes from over there, it just comes right over the fence. So we thought just carrying the coop was a better idea. And people talk trash about big box store coops, but really everything about this has been fine except for the door, which broke. I don't have a soldering iron, so we've been figuring out a makeshift door. So this week is approaching, or in week 4 since I left my job. I've been using it just to fix up everything and prepare the house for winter, so that's been good. Fortunately, I have a decent amount of savings, so I can take a break, but it's not really a break because I'm just working on our property the whole time. So it looks like today we got 1 egg, which is good. And yeah, so the only thing we have to do before winter right now, which I'm gonna work on today, is we have some weather stripping in our house to replace, which is pretty easy. Honestly, the hardest part is gonna be taking it off because they glued it on for some reason, like stuff that didn't need to be glued on or nailed in. I don't know why they did any of that. And finishing up the coop, and we stocked up on some other stuff like food for the chickens, pellets to heat our house. I think we just need to get some more stuff to like line the coop with, but let's come together. They are all upset that I took this 1 egg. Girls, it's just 1 egg. The rest of you haven't even been laying. Well, that's not true. We've been getting like 3 a day for the last week, but I'll come back and check later. All hot and bothered. Poor Clyde. I checked her for mites. She doesn't appear to have any, but she has some pin feathers on her head and on her tush, so I hope she's not molting. I'm hoping it's not like bullying. I think I'm spraying her some blue coat. Alright, and I'm just getting yelled at. They're all just yelling. I don't know. I've asked so many times. If you speak chicken, please tell me what this means. I keep looking at. I have no idea. They've abandoned the pumpkins to come yell at me for taking an egg. Okay, I've come inside just to get away from the chickens yelling at me. Right now, I think we have, I'm just looking from here, I think 4 fresh eggs. To be fair, I did eat a couple today, and they were pretty good. But at this point, you know, we're just wrapping up, and I did just put this week's video up yesterday, a day early. Greg has been homebrewing for like many years now, and he has quite a setup going. So earlier in the year, I mean, I think even before the summer, we had a very busy summer, so I don't think we even made any beer. But he was making lagers. We were taking, you know, a break from IPAs. We were making some lagers, you know, like some crispy beers. Ones that, you know, don't make you feel like you ate like a whole loaf of bread after drinking 2 of them. But we haven't made an IPA in a while. So we made a New England IPA, and we're gonna have some updates down the line about that beer. It'll be ready a few weeks. So I'll show you that when the time comes, but it's a pretty cool process, and he has like some really good tech and not just general knowledge about the brew process. So if you want to check it out, it is up. It's a longer video. So if you're really interested in beer, it's very like step-by-step, hands-on with some good suggestions. So I don't always brew with him, so I know about maybe like 50% about the brew process. I don't know any of the specifics like he does. I grow stuff and he brews stuff, so that's our dynamic. Definitely go check it out though. So other stuff that's coming up is some mushroom log inoculation, finally. I've been talking about this since the summer, so that's coming up. I'm actually doing that later today, and I'll show you the video next week. So a couple things to look forward to, and I'm gonna go also probably grow some more stuff in my garage and move my figs and open up some room. So I'm excited for this winter. I'm also reading Elliot Coleman's I think it's called 4 Season Harvest book. I'm like halfway through it right now, and I just love it. He talks about growing on the 44th parallel, and that's, you know, where he was in Maine, and then like he went to like the 44th parallel areas in France, because even though it's warmer there, it gets the same amount of sunlight like during the winter. And he talks about how to make like cold frames and stuff. So highly recommend it. I'm going to take some of these to prep for next year. Definitely gonna build some cold boxes. So with that being said, yeah, so we only got 2 more squashes for now. I'm gonna see about some more indoor growing, and I will probably have another video for you later this week. I hope everyone has a good Tuesday, and I hope that you are well, and please check with your doctor first. Don't just like take stuff because it's over the counter. But if you can and you check it and it's not gonna have any contraindications with any other meds you're taking, vitamin D, okay, elderberry, zinc, magnesium, all good things during the winter. Again, please check with your doctor. Don't just like take shit without checking. Trust me, especially with over the counter, because there's a lot of stuff that's not necessarily regulated or might have interactions in your body you might not even know about until you start taking it. So I'm not gonna go on a rant. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.